Obviously, when you're fishing and boating, safety's got to be a key consideration. And wearing a personal flotation device, that's pretty much a given. And for the most part, in our tournaments, we're mandated to wear a personal flotation device anytime the combustion engine is running, because that is the most dangerous time. When your boat's moving, when it's in motion, a lot of things can happen. You definitely want to have that life jacket on, zipped up and snapped. But the one thing that a lot of people leave laying by their leg, and they shouldn't, is the emergency shutoff device, the kill switch. And it's very important to wear a life jacket, but I think it's even more important to always attach that emergency shutoff device, because you want to make sure that if you do hit a log or a stump when you're underway and it throws you or one of the people in the boat out, what's going to happen? It's going to stop dead in the water, and you can climb right back in the boat. That's the beauty of it. If you don't, the motor's going to continue to run, you're in gear, and you're chasing your boat through the wild blue yonder. You don't want that to happen. While it's not mandatory to wear a personal flotation device when you're fishing anchored or using the trolling motor, I strongly suggest it, especially when you're in areas that have current. Anytime you're fishing below a dam or in a stream or a river situation where you've got flow, where your boat could impact something and toss you overboard, it's a good idea to wear it. Now you say, well, those things are really hot, they're really uncomfortable, but now they have the belt type and the suspender type that will either auto-inflate or you can inflate them if you go in the water. They're comfortable, they're easy to fish with. It's a really good idea. It's something you definitely ought to wear when you're fishing. It's always a good idea to have someone in the boat with you when you're fishing. Anything can happen when you're out there, and two people are always safer than one. But there are times, and I run into this in tournament practice before competition, where I'm out there by myself. Obviously, then you really want to follow the safety rules and procedures, and it's not a bad idea to let people know where you're going. Maybe it's not as extensive as following a float plan like you would in the salt water, but you want to make sure that you're going to give people an idea where you're going to be and when you're coming back. That's important. Obviously, when you're running your boat, you're moving pretty fast, and eye protection is very important. I always wear sunglasses. For me, I like the amber lens sunglasses because even in the morning when it's kind of foggy and hazy and has low light, it actually brightens things and kicks up the contrast where I can see floaters and things like that in the water. But sunglasses shouldn't stop just when you're running the boat. They're very important when you're fishing too, because it's possible to have a sinker or something like that, or a lure come flying back and hit you in the eye. You know, God only gave you one pair. You need to protect them. I wear my sunglasses all day long.